Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am super excited to share with you the leave-ins that have become my absolute go-to and the oils that work well with them. Now, if you've been with me for a while, you know that I've already chatted about the importance of leave-ins in my previous video. So today it's all about why these specific products have been working well for me, at least, and for my clients. Let's dive in. So what's first up is something that has become very popular, and that is moisturizing waters. And this one that I have fallen in love with, because she is that girl, is the Care Curl Essence Moisturizing Cocoa Water with Jamaican black castor oil and coconut oil. Now, this particular water, I love it because when you're styling your hair and you know you've gotten to that last two sections and they are already dried up and you're like, oh my goodness, you're reaching for the water bottle. However, this is better than spritzing with just plain water. This cocoa water kind of steps it up a notch because it's infused with emollients, it's got humectants in it, and it adds that extra moisture and sheen with just spraying it on. So it's like giving your hair this little refreshing drink, and it keeps the hair moisturized. One of the cons, I will say, that hair is so moisturized that some people have said that it can be a little gummy, but if you don't overuse it, I think it's the perfect moisturizing agent that you can use to keep your hair refreshed as well as styling with it. So it makes a good multi-use product. So next up, which I'm completely out of, and if that tells you anything, then it's clear that I love it, is the Mizani 25 Miracle Milk. Baby, she does a lot for me. Let me explain why. This product truly does live up to its name. It's lightweight, which is a good part about it. Great leave-in conditioner that offers 25 benefits. Yes, really 25. One of them is, of course, to help with detangling, reducing dryness, and it's also a heat protectant, and it helps to control frizz. It's a multitasking hero, I think. Plus, it's enriched with this fennel seed extract oil. It has coconut oil, and it nourishes and softens the hair. I love how it preps my curls for styling. And also, I love using it also if I do a silk press. The only con that I have found with this is it doesn't play well with everything. So you do have to do that old mixeroo, you know, we used to do back in the day. But overall, it's a winner. Now, I'm going to introduce you to a hidden gem. I'm loving trying out new products that are manufactured by small Black-owned companies as well. So I've also tried to find those little hidden gems amongst those small companies that you wouldn't normally just find anywhere. And this particular product, I don't have it with me because I keep it at home. Most of the times it's my go-to as well. This is the Kinks and Coils Luxe leave-in conditioner. I had to read it off my notes to make sure that I get the name correct. But it's actually made by a barber who does awesome cuts, mostly female. I see some men sometime. But his name is Steve the Barber. You may have heard of him on Instagram. But I love his leave-in. It's got some great oils already in it. So for me, it's almost a one and done when it comes to having the moisture and the oils already packed in there. What I love about it, it's very lightweight, but it packs a heavy punch. It plays well with almost any topper gel that I've had so far, so that's a plus. And it doesn't have any hold or anything to it, but it's perfect when I want my curls to feel very soft and natural, no crunch. So I love that. Now the next leave-in conditioner that I'm going to speak about is one that I think some people may be interested in because it also has a very special property that some in my last video were wondering about. A comment that was made about using a leave-in that has some hold. And it's only about 2 leave-ins that I know, no, 3, that I know have a measure of hold to them, and this is one of them. It is none other than the Mish Lavish, let me get the name right, 3-in-1 leave-in styler. Now let me tell you about her. She says she's a weightless moisturizer. She thick, baby. Look at this. Look at that. You see how thick that is? That is thick. And the reason being, of course, is because she has some hold. And so this 3-in-1 powerhouse is excellent, lightweight, not happening. It's a great moisturizer. It detangles and it softens hair. This stands out to me because once I can put it in there good, which I'm just gonna go ahead and get that in there, it works itself into the hair really, really well. And you can add a little water to it. So if you want it not to be so heavy, which I don't mind it being heavy and thick like that, especially if I want it to be a little bit more of, I want to use less gel and more of this. You want the gel just a smidgen to give you some hold, a little bit more hold. So you're using the gel like a topper, and then you use this kind of like your base, and you don't have to necessarily use a lot of it. But I do love that feeling that it gives the hair. It is definitely moisturizing the ends of the hair. Yeah, and once I add this into the hair after I've shampooed, rinsed out my conditioner, and I get that in and I mix my conditioners in very, very well. I don't just spray it and then just go immediately to my gel. I really work them in because that's important for the hair to actually absorb the leave-in conditioner. And for this particular style, I did the LCOG method. So that means I used a liquid leave-in. Matter of fact, I used the liquid, and then I used the cream, and then I used an oil, and then I used a gel. And I only used one gel. Gone are the days of using triple gels and triple this. 2 stylers max. So I considered a gel and a foam, or gel and a base gel and a topper as the 2 stylers. That's it. So moving on from there, I think it does well as a great detangler too. I love it, I love it, I love it. All right, here we are. Next up is another Black-owned company that I absolutely have enjoyed using this with, this particular leave-in conditioner. Next up is Enbba Naturals Cocoa Fresh leave-in conditioner. Now let me see what how does she pump out. Let's see. She's a little, you can tell that she's a little bit lighter, definitely lightweight, smooth baby. This product, I like it because it boasts some fantastic ingredients. I really love the ingredients, and it has a little bit of a lightweight hold. I love how it just kind of nourishes my hair without making it feel very heavy. And it's perfect for those days when you know, it's just effortless. You want just a airy curl, and also when you want that softness to your hair. Now, I could just about add all of these moisturizers back to this hair because it's a little crunchy. I use that I Create Hold, baby. Hair crunchy. And that's after I used, now I am heavy-handed, but that's after I used the LCO. That gel right there don't play. But that's all I had at home, so I grabbed it. But your girl, let me tell you something. I don't like the way it feels. But after I'm putting all these moisturizers in there, it's getting all right. It's all good. All right, all right. Last up, we have one that I think a lot of people have slept on. Can you get it at Walmart? I don't know if you can get it at Walmart, but I think you can get it at Sally's. So it's just something that you can get off the ground. You can get the Curl Essence off the ground too at Sally's, but I'm gonna tell you the truth, it's usually gone. It goes fast because more than a few like it, I guess. But the Soul Tentacles Knot Sauce. I mean, let me know in the comments if you've been hit to this one. It is the Knot Sauce Coil Detangler. And this product is a lifesaver when it comes to detangling. It's formulated with blue, let me get it right, blue malva herb, broccoli seed oil, and coconut nectar, which work together to provide this incredible slip and moisture. So it helps detangle like a breeze, but it also leaves my hair feeling nice and hydrated. So it's soft too. So on to the oils. Let's get it. I cannot leave this particular, it's not considered a leave-in, but it's a leave-in. It's more of a moisturizer, but I use it as a leave-in. A lot of my clients have used it and they like it. The only problem that I have with it is some of the preservatives in it. The preservatives, some of them that I've looked up the ingredients for have been known to be endocrine disruptors. But I allow you all to decide whether or not it works for you. So I won't hold back. I won't gatekeep. I'll share it with you. Boom. There you go. It's the Nasara Follicle and Strand Moisturizer. Girl, it sells out so much. So whenever she says she's going to have a restock, then you go ahead and get you some, baby. It lasts a long time. It keeps their hair very moisturized, and it works well with a lot of gels underneath. And it has plenty of oils and whatnot into it. So if you are curious about it, then of course go to NasaraOrganics.com, and you can find you the ingredient list if you email them as well. If you are particular about all the ingredients that you are using. If you are a purist, then most definitely you want to look into it. But I already gave you a lowdown. All right. So there's that. So this also is a Black-owned company, a very small Black-owned company. And I do have a couple of these. I do have a code for or a link to, not every one of them, but I will list them and maybe that will help you. And some of them I do have on my Amazon store. This one in particular is made by Be Your Brew. She is a stylist that made this, and baby, look at all those herbs and stuff. Like, you know, we love some good herbs. She's got some good ingredients in here. Neem oil, grapeseed oil, vitamin E, organic sunflower, jojoba, hemp, chamomile extract, ginger root, lavender, tea tree, rosemary, and saw palmetto. all of the ingredients, essential oils that I talked about in my previous video. So this makes an excellent scalp oil. And she is she on the thicker side. I love that it comes as a dropper, so of course you can be very specific with where you want to drop it if you have an inflammation or anything like that. But I've used her as a sealant as well because she's a little thick too. I don't mind it. She's a little heavy. Yeah. I'm gonna be so greased up and moisturized when I leave. So now let's chat about the oils that I love pairing with these conditioners, with these leave-ins. I find that sealing in the moisture with a good oil is key to really keeping my curls as hydrated as they really need to be, as moisturized as they need to be, especially because I'm color treated. And we are just moving different these days. Absolutely. Give me the butters. Give me the oils, honey. Help my hair. No shame. Give it all to me. Because guess what? We know we can clarify. We understand. We got it. We have clarity now. Yes. So some of my favorites include argan oil because it's light. Jojoba oil because of some of it mimics the Scalp's natural oils and whatnot. We talked about all of those things in my previous video. If you haven't seen it, get into it, okay? Get into it. But depending on what my hair needs that day, I will pick whatever oil that I like. First up is the 1212 scalp oil. And it's first up because it's so super light. I would not consider this a sealant oil. It's more of a scalp oil to me. But if you have fine hair, it can act as a sealant for you. So let's see. It says apply a small amount directly to the scalp before, during, or after shampooing. And so I've used it many different ways, but like I said, if it's something that you want to use as a sealant and you have fine hair, perfect. And if you just don't want to feel weighed down, I think it's a good go-to. So I'll say one of my favorites for the last. I hope you stayed to the end, because if you didn't, you just missed out. Yeah, so here is one. Did I get this as a gift? I think Kinky Tresses did send this to me as a gift. I mean, it has been a while. I did not make a video about it. I guess because I wanted to see what I really, really liked and what I would absolutely buy again, and how it would work for me. So this ended up being the star of the show. The star of the show for me, yeah. There were other things that I liked, but this was my favorite. So this is the Kinky Tresses Nourishing Hair Oil. It nourishes and seals, helps to prevent split ends, promotes hair growth, and imparts lustrous shine, and for dry and brittle hair. Most of my clients, when I use this as a finisher, as a sealant, even on their wash and goes, after I'm done with them, I just press it into their hair. They are like, oh my God, that smells delicious. What are you using? And so they always want to look and see what it is that I'm using on their hair. And let me tell you something, when you have your twist in and you're getting ready to do your twist out, or if you are sealing, this is a great sealant. Let me show you how thick she is. She thick. You can just tell by how, ooh, she thick. Yeah, she thick. Now, this is not the one that you want to use in a LCOG. This is a finisher, baby. This is what you do with that after the hair is already set, because this will block the hold of your gel in no uncertain terms. But smells so good. It smells so good. Yes, yes it does. Yeah, so there you have it, y'all. You know, you got my favorite leave-ins, my current favorite leave-ins, and the oils that pair well with them. And remember, finding the right products is all about listening to your hair's needs, and experimenting with works for best for you. I mean, if you look, I'm putting it on my legs and everything. You know how we do. Hey, if it works for skin, it works, doesn't it? But if you've tried any of these, or you have any thoughts about it, please let me know. Please share your experiences with them. Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and that notification bell, honey. You'll never miss an update. Until next time, stay fabulous. There you go.